Alright, so we managed to get off.
Is it done? Whoa, whoa. Looks like someone's due for a promotion. How does Vice President of Aggressive Acquisitions sound to you, contractor?
Fits me like a glove.
You've certainly earned it, my blood-soaked rising star. Catherine heard I was taking you on full-time and sent along a present of her own. I've had it delivered to your ship. From now on, the board will think twice before fucking with Lilia Hagen, savior of humanity.
It's been a pleasure to work with you.
Be sure to mention that in your travels. Well, if there's nothing else, I need to review some applications.
Alright, so... reviewing, let's go. Yeah, I don't think I can do this stuff anymore. Because of my reputation with said fucking bold faction. Let's just move on to the main story. Go on.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Stay safe, though.
Felix and Pavadi.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh, you mean I'm supposed to be meeting you? Nothing, it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my code name for... you know, our
mutual friend. We have a mutual friend? How nice.
Finding you. You'll fit right in here. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in this estate, which is heavily guarded.
Well, I can get there.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Nice. Well, no, you seem pretty good with boards and ease.
Birds are kind of my specialty. Codenames, too. But I can give you some information. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they're off, it's a sign something's off.
I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Sounds like my old job. I had all these bang-up ideas, you know? Like making everybody haul their own damn boxes. Never did catch on, though.
That's what I mean. Everyone needs a suggestion box so they can voice their thoughts. So what if nothing changes? I mean, There's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
Oh yeah.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced
Typical.
it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
That's how things go around.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
You're a snitch. Alright.
Here they come!
Who's aggressive? Who's aggressive? Excuse me. Where's this guy's base over there? So I just go do. Satinus, nah. I ain't gonna steal nothing. I already have a way in the back. Fuck off, nothing to see here. Said there's nothing to see here, guys. Just move on. Yeah, see? I can't even report my shit back to her, because she just starts shooting at me. Guess this guy's failed. The fuck is he? Up top? Well, what am I supposed to be doing? Minutes to the clock, yeah.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
I don't know if I trust this so-called minister fella, if that is his real name.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlor goes. I'm not doing any more.
Wait, I'm here for the methyl sulfoxide.
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
God damn. Who's Charles and why are we yelling?
Chairman Rock! Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident?
Finally! High time we got the recognition we deserve.
And so affable. Why, you're nothing like the crazed hooligans the board loves to caricature. But what are you doing here? And How did you get in?
I'm the one asking questions.
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here. Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you have been holding.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
So the chairman's a crook who can't be trusted? Who knew?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Then I'll have to deal with them.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
If by look for details he means knock things about and take what we like, count me in.
That's certainly one way of doing things. Far be it from me to dictate your methods.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there.
Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth.
I'm glad to have someone else on my side.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get to what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Then I'll be on my way.
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? Personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and somewhere no one would think to look.
Fair enough.
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
You can what's on the cartridge?
What is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're telling us you gathered up a whole mess of evidence on the board's corruption. How big is this cartridge again?
Large enough, I assure you. That's why you must transmit the data to the Earth Directorate and hope for their speedy intervention.
Good plan.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Oh, they all want to kill me, so. They all want to kill me. And why is this all toned about? Shit. I think I've trapped myself up here.
Incoming.
Yep, couldn't fucking talk to. Hello. I just go straight through now. I just go straight through now. So what's the...
Captain, I stand. Look out!
I'm good now. I go through. You guys are too weak to do shit to me. Imagine you just see someone get, like, just do what I'm doing. Just walk through all your bullets and fire. Maybe I have to kill him? Possible plot. Well, if I killed you, I might as well take your shit, you know?
So, like I was saying, Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb. One person gets all this space, just to sign papers all day?
His own bar as well. I think that bypass shunt over there. Woken snow globe, I'll take that. Put Minister keycard.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman
I didn't mean to do
Rockwell,
this.
and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights.
What?
Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again.
Yeah, this guy's messed.
And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Blowing the shocking truth.
It's not real.
So now what? We achieved isn't at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale along with whatever Chairman Rockwell is working on. So where's that at? Region? Oh, it's over there. Huh. Ooh. What the fuck? Can't even open that. Aw, the fucking 150. I'm such a shitter. Beatrix. She probably had a nice thing going on. No, I'll never talk to him.
Jackass isn't coming! No! Calm down!
I think I soiled myself. Hi guys. Hi guys. HR? You guys got HR? Hacking skill too low? What the fuck? What's in here? Nothing? What's the whole point of hacking it then? Oh, there's a level. Hello, scientists.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed?
Animal testing. That's no good. Central lab. Fucking bod. Damn. Can my disguise come back? Containment? Can I unleash them all? Damn it, I wanted to just unleash them all. Oh, maybe I can. Fuck!
No visitors. What? I don't need. We will.
That was like the Force. That was sick.
Soldier.
That was like I was dealing with the Force. Oh. What? What am I doing now? Into it. Oh, it's just right here. Fucking idiot. Our phone was still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects. I'm taking the whole fucking shit. Hey, they're all dead now. Ain't my problem, bitch. Was there something else to do? Return to Phineas. Okay. Phineas, I killed everyone. Holy shit, those were fucking massive. Oh shit, hello. Now, can I still... who's the hostiles? Everyone. Motherfucker!
Looks like we're doing this.
Now there's nobody here. Still can't fast travel. Why are they unable to fast travel? There's no hostiles on the map. But yeah, all these fuckers are still hostile.
Captain, look out!
I think I soiled myself. Then fuck off. Stay in my way and I won't hurt ya. Ooh.
Nobody messes with you, boss.
Let's go to Phineas. I don't know where Fob went, but it's only Phineas right now. Booking snow globe.
Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Welcome back.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Just getting started.
I'm glad to hear that. This may come as a surprise, but I happen to enjoy your work. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater, and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Really? Who?
Frankly, I'm amazed you've managed to get as far as you have without accidentally eating something poisonous. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
I'm sure you didn't bring me here all this way to flatter me.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. I'm not on your ship. This is a transmission.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here.
Welcome back. How can I...
I'm a loyal dog to Phineas.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Alright, let's go to Phineas.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colonies is on the verge of collapse.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Put them out of their misery. Here's your canister of chemicals.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
You know how food goes stale if you freeze it too much?
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage?
Yes.
Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress. board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Yes, the chairman's planning on freezing every worker.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Yes.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
So that's it. We just give up.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
We would have been a lot easier if you just set up your lab next to the Hope.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Nice. Walk me through this.
If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I agree. Hey, 29. Oh shit. Do. Travel to the Hope. Travel to the Hope. Alright.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his... Welcome back.
The Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I...
Catch you in the next one. Peace.